Hello, welcome back to my nightmare. I have painstakingly saved every single cosmetic that I've used from 2018 just for a giant big reveal now. I thought I was gonna do one mid-year, but I just never got around to it. So now I have a lot of cosmetics to get through. Some thoughts. Number one, I can't believe I use so much stuff. Number two, I guess it's not all just me. There's my partner as well. So I can feel slightly better about that, but not really. What can I say? You end up being part of this industry and you get sent a lot of things and you use them, which is great. And the things you don't use, you give away, and you still end up with a lot of stuff. I'm just hanging out at home on what is known as Blue Monday, though I will probably be posting this way later, so.
One eternity later.
So let's hop into this, and I'm gonna show you all the stuff that I've used and when I thought about it. Oh, and I will tell you the things that I actually paid for versus the things that were free. Okay, let's get into it. Ooh. This little mop top up here, hey? Okay. Oh, half of it's still over there. Just a couple of things. That's all I used. Just a few of my favorite things. Let's dive right into this. I'm gonna start with makeup because there's a little less of that. Well, it appears that the thing that I use the most of is mascara, which makes sense because that's something you need to be replacing quite often. Okay. Oh, mascaras. What can I tell you about mascara? It's something that I use quite frequently, but not all mascaras are made equal. I used two of the Dior Show mascaras, and I recall liking these a lot. It's got like a, I mean, this brush looks terrible because it's clearly been sitting here gross for a year. Oh, I don't even know where that went. So it has like the type of brush that I actually like. This I distinctly remember disliking deeply. Not sure why. I think it was just very clumpy and I was having issues with it. Now this one I loved. It's the NARS Climax mascara, and I was super sad when it hit like the 3-month maximum. And the packaging is really cool. It's like something I feel like you'd see in a really rad 70s house or something. I have two Smashbox mascaras. One's X-rated and one is Indecent Exposure. Honestly, I do not remember using these, so no idea. They clearly didn't make an impression. This is also one of my favorites, Charlotte Tilbury's Legendary Lashes. Beautiful, beautiful. And also It Cosmetics Superhero. Loved this one as well. And I recall really enjoying the Urban Decay Troublemaker as well. And then obviously Lash Paradise and L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, that's a classic. Looking this over, these are my top 4. NARS, Urban Decay, It, and Charlotte Tilbury. It's 11 mascaras in a year, which is almost 1 a month. Oh, the sun came out and I made it brighter over there. We need to readjust. Okay, we're having some technical difficulties here. However, mascara's done. We had to relocate because the sun has decided to be a little bit of a jerk. I have 2 blushes in here, which one I had to put in here because it was kind of messy, and it's Stellar. It's a beautiful shade. I ended up smashing it. So technically it wasn't used up, but it was in Eclipse. I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. I reviewed this blush on my blog 2 years ago. And then the second one was the Bare Minerals Invisible Glow Fair to Light. I also had an unfortunate accident with this one. Went through a lot of EOS lip balms, 3 of them. Smashbox and my absolute favorite red, Thrill Seeker. These are my holy grail brow pencils. It's the Hourglass, what is it? Brow sculpting pencil in soft brunette. Buy these on my own. I won't leave home without one. Urban Decay Brow Beater. It was fine. It's just very like, you want precision on your brows, and I'm not necessarily like that. I just want to just pencil them in because I don't have any. So don't think I'd replace them. It's not like the formula is bad, it's just not what I'm looking for in a brow pencil. Then I also have Makeup Forever graphic liner. I remember it doing the job. Glossier Skin Perfecting Skin Tint. I don't think I quite finished it, but it was past the expiry date. This is good for very sheer coverage. I'm sure a million people have talked about this. Bare Minerals Medium. It's a concealer. I really love this stuff. Stila finally decided to get rid of this. It was time. In fact, I threw out 34 lipsticks, which I did not document, but just know that I am trying to purge and be a better me this year. This is Beso, the prior matte red stay all day type thing that I was using before Thrill Seeker. And that is it for makeup. Wowie, we're just flying through this, hey?
6 hours later.
Maybe we'll just like hop right into skincare, which is kind of terrifying because there's quite a bit of it. Oh shoot! There's two other mascaras. Lashtopia by Bare Minerals. Love this one too. And an Yves Saint Laurent one, which I also am quite crazy about. Just saying. Oh my gosh. And a blue mascara. I am terrible at this. Maybe next year will be better. Maybe I won't wait a full year to tell you about all the stuff that I've used because that seems like an outrageous amount of time.
An outrageous amount of time.
Correction. There are 4 of these brow pencils. I still love them and I still will pay $40 for one of these. Okay, skincare is a biggie for me. It's one of those things, it's like preventative measures. Really love lathering my face with stuff, I guess. I'm just judging based on what's sitting beneath me. Maybe I need to give you a quick little preview. This is just beauty products. There's the makeup. There's the hair and body. And then that's more body. Let's start with toner. I am madly in love with Thayer's toner. I go through about 4 a year, so that's like 1/4. That's not bad. It is witch hazel, it's natural, there's no alcohol in it. It's just very gentle. I prefer rose petal, but it appears that I went a little wild and got cucumber last year too. I just prefer rose, it's more my jam. This is actually a product that I purchased on my own and have loved for many years.
Move on to micellar.
This is not actually a real indication of how much Bioderma I've used because I have a large bottle that I continually fill. And I think I just recycled the other one. Irregardless, this is my favorite makeup remover is Bioderma. And then I tried the L'Oreal Micellar Water. It was fine. I mean, I would stick with Bioderma personally, but that's just me. And I also tried the IT Cosmetics Miracle Water. It is good, I just don't find that it actually removes makeup. So it's more of like a toner that I would put into like a Thayer's category, where it's just like a nice way to swipe your face midday or after you've washed it just to make sure that like you've really cleaned it. It just doesn't do the job for me removing makeup. The last toner that I'm absolutely in love with, it's all natural. So this is like Thayer's, but like luxury Thayer's because it's just, your skin has this cooling sensation and you just really feel like it's deep in there. So it's the Indie Lee Q10 Low Toner. Take note, guys. This is a splurge that I would make on my own. It was sent to me, but I think it's totally worth it. We're on to the toners. Got the Sage Peaceful Warrior. It's very patchouli, which I like, but I haven't really discovered any Sage facial products that I like. However, their body care stuff, I'm all over. Rocky Mountain Soap Co., their hydrating toner, really good. Like frankincense hydrating facial mist, and this is from Neil's Yard Remedies. This stuff smells like heaven. And then lastly, I have the Tata Harper Concentrated Brightening Essence. This stuff smells so good. The packaging feels so nice. The Tata Harper is so expensive, with reason, but I can't always be a bougie bitch, so. All right, let's go on to cleansers. This is an exfoliant. I used this completely, I still use it. It's just a good amount of grit. Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I don't recall this one by Origins, so couldn't have left a huge impression. IT Cosmetics, I had a real IT Cosmetics moment this year. There was a luncheon with the founder, Jamie, and she just gave us, well, she opened her hearts to us, told us about how she started her brand, and it was just so inspiring and lovely. But in addition to that, like, gave us so much product, which was incredible. I really like IT Cosmetics for the most part. I haven't come across too many products that I don't like, but their facial cleanser was really great. There was Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. I recall this being quite nice as well. Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. This stuff is just the best. Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser. This stuff smells like strawberries. It's all natural. Like a little goes a long way. Packaging, again, so nice. I love this brand. I would buy this, but I didn't buy that. 2 oil cleansers, the DHC, which is a Japanese brand. One that I've used, I currently am using one right now too. Their deep cleansing oil. It's like one of those things, it comes up in a lot of lists where it's just like beauty products that aren't attractive but are really great. This is one of those. Although I kind of like its packaging. I don't know, maybe that's the contrarian in me. Then there's this brand Lipidol, which I believe is available at places like Walmart. It's owned by the same people that invented bio oil, and they have some pretty solid oil products, and they're very affordable. And then lastly, I have a local favorite, Pura Botanicals, their Countess Cleansing Nectar. This stuff is so beautiful. Now, I probably have a bit of an origins problem. I did not buy one of these. They sent them all to me, and I used every one of them. It's the Plantscriptions Anti-Aging Power Serum. 4 of those, count them, in 1 year. Again, Pure Botanicals, made in Edmonton. It's the Lolita Face Drops. Rose Geranium, Lavender, and Vitamin C. That's a recipe for hydration. Remember when I said I was having an IT Cosmetics moment? Well, their secret sauce, Confidence in an Eye Cream. I cleaned that puppy right out. More Glossier. I love their priming moisturizer. I think one of them I bought on my own and one of them was sent to me. And then I also got the priming moisturizer Riche, which this was sent to me, and I think it smells kind of like rosemary or something. My hair is just potted items. It's so much easier to get germy, and you feel like you have to use them fast. Otherwise, you gotta get one of those little spatulas and like, it's like, don't we do enough to our face? How many more steps do we need to add? And now I gotta get a little spatula and clean it. I also used a lot of Belief last year, which I did a sponsored post with them. Tried out the product before I agreed, and actually really liked it. I think it's like one of the number one moisturizer in Korea. Don't quote me on that. In addition to the cream being really great, so it just looks like a little top hat. A Lush, gorgeous facial moisturizer. This was really nice. I remember it smelling good too, but oh yeah. These are 2 products that are exactly the same, and I bought on my own. It's a brand off of Gabriel Island, which is where I go every summer, and it's called Panacea Herbs. Their Primrose Avocado Moisturizer. Another new thing that I tried this year that I really enjoyed and was very interesting to me was getting custom serums made by Universe Skin. SkinCeuticals Emollient Moisturizer. The Vichy Mineral 89. More Tata Harper. Illuminating moisturizer. See, that's the problem. It's like either you have a pot that you're able to like scrape completely out of, but you're like, okay, germs maybe, or you get something like this with a pump where you're just like, come on, I gotta get, look, I still see cream in there, you know? Then I got the Glossier Super Pure. This was also sent to me. Then I have 2 sunscreens. They are the Rocky Mountain Face and Body SPF 31 Broad Spectrum. Smells like coconuts and vanilla, and just really does the job and is all natural, which is hard to find in sunscreen, so take note. Oh, I also have, again, Pure Botanicals. Are you sensing a theme here? There's a lot of natural skincare here because it's just easier on your skin. Pura, the Night Cocoon, turmeric, geranium, and pomegranate oil. Oh, turmeric is a very great ingredient in food, in life, in skincare. It's very stimulating. More Glossier because that's just how we do here. Don't worry, there's more Tata and more Pura as well. These are 4 masks. I really didn't like the Glossier Moisturizing Moon Mask. I think what it is that I prefer masks that dry hard and then you know when to wash them off, whereas like moisturizing masks, they just sit on your face and you're just like, just feel like I have honey on my face or something, I don't know. Green's Galaxy Pack was, I mean, not my favorite either. I didn't finish it. I was like, I'm done with you. I just didn't feel like it did anything for my skin. Maybe that's just me. The Tata Harper Purifying Mask, on the other hand, oh, this stuff is so good. And it's such a small bottle and I just wanted more. The Pura Overnight Melon Mask, you just put it on at night and you leave it on like a moisturizer, and then you just wash your face in the morning. Now that is the type of low maintenance mask I can get behind. Also had this Origins Clear Improvements Active Charcoal Exfoliating Cleansing Powder, which again, I did a sponsored post on, but I actually really liked. It's nice because you can adjust the potency, I guess, of it, depending on how much water you add to it. But in addition to that, you can actually wear it as a face mask too, so it's like double duty. Okay, body. I used a lot of Schmidt's natural soap. I kept the cardboard like a freak just so I could show you. I also used Woodlot soap, body oils, the Indie Lee Patchouli Sandalwood oil, so spectacular. Rocky Mountain body oil in lavender, or Lipidol, sage, deodorants. I love these natural deodorants. Now we're moving on to something that I buy all the time for myself and use a lot. There's 6 of these, which means I use one every 2 months. It's the Diva Wash, technically for the Diva Cup, but I like to use it because it's pH balanced, so I use it to wash my delicate parts, but also it's a really great cleanser for makeup brushes because it's so mild. And sex toys, this is a great way to wash it too. And it's 100% plant-based. I originally bought it to wash my actual Diva Cup, but then realized it was so amazing and just continued to use it. And it's not scented, it's amazing. I used this gentle exfoliating milk from Biotherm. I remember it being quite nice. My sister makes cedar infused oil, and I used 3 of them last year. For all the ocean salts I used. Let the Good Times Roll face and body cleanser. Oh, this stuff was weird. It kind of smelled like popcorn. I got 93,000 miles. Shower jelly, this stuff was real. I don't know if I understand shower jellies. I just feel like they break apart and I can never use them properly. And I don't get them. Maybe I'm just like the wrong age bracket. I'm not really sure. However, this stuff was really like tingly, and there's also wash behind your ears, a fresh jasmine, gardenia, and rose gel wash to lavish the skin. This stuff smelled great too. Blush for me is like pretty hit or miss, but I mostly just like really like it. Two cleansing body oils. The Inca from Cake. This stuff smells amazing. I don't know if they still sell it. And more Lipidol. And that's kind of it for body. Oh, and Aveeno. Daily moisturizing lotion, unscented. Okay, we're coming up onto our final leg of the tour. So if you haven't already guessed, I like patchouli, I like lavender, I like frankincense, I like vetiver. Those are my jams. So very earthy smells. If you can't get behind that, that's totally fine. But just like, maybe my recommendations just aren't for you. Dry shampoos. What's up? R&Co Death Valley dry shampoo. This stuff is the best. This I got out of desperation when I was in Arizona. Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. It was fine. Left like white powderiness on my head. It was fine. It wasn't. Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. Kevin Murphy Do Over Dry Powder Finishing Hairspray that I sometimes treated like dry shampoo. R&Co One Prep Spray. Kevin Murphy's Shimmer Shine Preparing Shine Mist. The last of the Kevin Murphy for me. So I have Smooth Again Wash and Smooth Again Rinse. The Biolage Raw. Also have more Amika. This is the Keep Your Color Conditioner and Shampoo. Holy shit, I used a lot of stuff this year. I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like this is a lot of plastic and packaging and I don't even know what, but it kind of makes me sad. Face care, makeup, body care. I think I might have toothpaste somewhere too. I also used a bunch of Schmidt's. I also used a bunch of Schmidt's toothpaste, which turns out I absolutely love. This is a lot of stuff. And granted, like my partner helped me use some of it, but I mean, this is one face. Like, is this necessary? Am I about to have another existential crisis about like why I use so much beauty products, and like, is this industry sustainable? Is it sustainable for our earth? All of those like terrifying questions, but I think I just like need to sit with this stuff for a little while, even though I've been sitting with it for about a year, well, ongoing. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the answer is. If you have any thoughts on the beauty industry and recycling and like what that looks like and how this is sustainable, or if it's not, I'd love to hear about all of that. Also, let me know if I should keep my products from this year to show you if I've liked more or less. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something, or I don't know, maybe I scared you a little. That's something. Anyway, thanks. Thanks for joining me. Doodles.